start recording. So welcome to our call this evening. I thank you all so much for meeting with me on Thursday night. Jordan and I actually had, before our crazy Disney adventure, we had plans this weekend to head to Raleigh, North Carolina, where it's actually his Christmas gift from me to go see the Penguin game in North Carolina. So it's just about 2.5 hours from us. So here in Virginia. So we're venturing to Raleigh yet again, hitting the road, and I just wanted to make sure, like one really important thing in this business, and if you're in a relationship, it's really important to balance. A lot of times I push Jordan aside, and he is a real trooper, but it's really important, especially this Valentine's Day weekend, that you do take the time and step away from our world of Beachbody and just make sure you enjoy your loved ones and yourself, and really embrace them and make sure they know that you love them for just sticking with you. They make sacrifices too. So just a little pitch, just to make sure. Jordan and I'll tell you guys, we've been in many fights about me being on my phone, or just to get little jabs. And I kind of caught the clue that, you know what, we need to just have a weekend to ourselves with none of this team call stuff. He's like, oh, I got another call, yay. So, just gonna take the time for him this weekend. But anyway, and my little relationship 101 tips. We're no experts, but so I'll just go ahead and get started with our call. I'm gonna share my screen with you. And tonight, we're going to cover just sharing your story on Facebook. A lot of us are really great at this, so I want to kind of highlight some of us on the team that are doing a great job. You'll see yourselves in my slideshow. And some others from outside of our team, just to kind of get some ideas when you are posting. You guys can see my screen, right? Just when you thumbs up, am I good? Can you see my screen, guys? Yeah, okay, great. But before we dive into the call, I just want to just go over real quick with you. You guys should be plenty aware by now about our February promotions. 21 Day Fix, 21 Day Fix Extreme, always a great seller. It can be for anyone, guys. That program is the best. I think I sell the most of 21 Day Fix always, because it's really honestly for anybody. Anybody with any goal, it's for them. You can be wanting to tone up. You can adjust that meal plan for whatever they need. So it's awesome and great for anybody at any place in their fitness journey. Also size, if you have any dance lovers, I never really was a big into size, but hey, there's some people out there that would be interested in it. Maybe somebody that hates exercise or something like that. So you're forming those conversations. If you have someone like that, size is definitely a great option. And then finally, also that 3-day refresh and Shakeology challenge pack. I heard Lindsay last week talk about that club challenge pack, which is awesome at $140. You can get, a lot of people are like, oh, I already have a program. I don't need to buy a whole challenge pack. That club membership is awesome. I love that suggestion that she threw out there last week. For 10 extra bucks, they get to have 90 days of Beachbody On Demand, which is awesome. People like that little deal involved there. The 3-day refresh in Shakeology is like the same idea, guys. So you can get the 3-day refresh essentially for $10, which is usually like $60, $70. So, if somebody is really wanting to get on a fresh start, clean slate, in there you have a program, that 3-day refresh in Shakeology, just like that club at $140, they're getting something else for just $10. So that is really, a great pitch. And really, like the 21 Day Fix and size ones are the exact same. I mean, for $10 extra, you're getting that whole exercise program if you take, if you consider it on top of the cost of just Shakeology. So, but for those people that do already have a program, great 3-day refresh, or I would definitely suggest that team challenge pack, because you do get 2 Success Club points off of that instead of just that one for Shakeology. So that is really important. And you can enroll someone as a coach with that challenge pack. If you are working on building your legs up, working towards Emerald, working towards Diamond, even, you have to build up those legs. So if you need coaches, great option there with those challenge packs. Also, just remember incentives from me personally. Hit Success Club 5, I already owe some people some personal development books, and we'll talk about that, or maybe some personal development audio for those of you that are the multitaskers like like we were just talking about. And remember, the top Success Club earner wins that free coach tank from me. We got some people out there trying to get that for sure. I'll show you on the leaderboard in just a minute. Also remember, it is Team Cup Month, and I will be honest, I'm totally slacking on motivating my team. We need to start rallying here a little bit. Remember that you have 5 people on your team, and you're working towards some really great prizes. So always, guys, if you're working towards free stuff, I think make the best of it. Rally your team, start a group chat, whatever you want to do, start a page on Facebook, I don't know. You do what you want to do, but we're in this together, and it's a great place to work together and push each other towards winning some really awesome prizes. Also, I'm not gonna chase you guys down to do this, but Classically Fit is having their own team cup, and I'm not gonna beg you, and I'm not gonna put your name in that document. Like, you guys are on your own for this. This is your own cup within a cup. And it's individually based. This is on you. If you want to participate, I would highly suggest it, guys. There's some amazing prizes, like a Team Beachbody hoodie. Who wouldn't want that? And it's truly obtainable. Allie has a really cool system in place. I mean, you can get some mega points for just tracking your business and hitting Success Club, and hitting Success Club 5, and you get double the points, and range advancing and all this stuff, hitting 300 personal volume like that. This stuff, guys, is super simple to do, and you're doing a lot of it already. And if you're not participating, like, shame on you, honestly. I mean, I don't mean to sound rude, but it's so easy. Just put your name on this document, keep track of your points. You hit Success Club, you get a point, you sell job tax, update the little spreadsheet. It takes 2 seconds, and it is some really great prizes. I know a lot of people already passed that like tier 1 prize in the doc, so definitely, and we're just about halfway through the month. So please be a part of that. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to chase you down. I'm not going to beg you, but I personally think if you're not participating, you're just silly. Free prizes, yay. Okay. Also, I'd really like to see you guys posting your business trackers, because you don't have to be perfect. I posted mine in Classically Fit today, and it's literally missing the entire Saturday and Sunday. We're all human. We all take that time away sometimes. It's honestly just kind of like a slap in the face to you, like, hey, you need to get it together. And I think staying accountable with yourself and with others is a great way to make sure you're moving your business forward. So please, I don't care if you have blank spots. I don't care if you did not invite a single person this week. Please post your tracker on Sunday. Be brave. Just post it. And I'm going to pull a name every week. It's a lot more fun when there's more names to pull instead of like 3. So please do post those on Sunday. And also post them if you're participating in the Classically Fit Cup team or Cup thing. Make sure you post them. Allie's having you post them on Thursday. I'm on Sunday just because it's a Monday through Sunday tracker, but that's just me. Just make sure you post them in the respectable team pages. Okay? All right. So our famous leaderboard. This is wonderful, guys. You guys are really pushing hard. Jillian is literally like blowing it out of the water here. 14, successful 14, brand new coach. Like, holy cow, I'm totally impressed. Lindsay's at 8, Callie's at 8. Guys, so close. You guys are nailing it. I'm hanging down there at 4. I'm struggling this month. I talked to Allie the other day. I've hit the wall of all cold invites at this point. My warm market is completely gone for me. So, yeah, it's just a little bit more. It's just a patient game. I'm not like losing hope or anything. I'm still having great connections and talking with a lot of people, but it's a lot slower process when you're building up those relationships. So hanging on there 4, I know I'll get there. Erin, Gina, doing awesome. New coaches, you're pushing really hard. Kayla's at 2. Chelsea is at 2, and Jerry at 2. So you guys, we're almost there. I know by next week we'll all be at that 5 mark. Our top recruiters are Jillian, Lindsay, and Gina. Top producers is Jillian, and we had 3 rank advancements this Thursday. Kayla and Jillian and Gina all ranked advanced to Emerald, which is fantastic in your first, especially those of you in your first week of coaching. Amazing job, ladies. So I'm really proud of you guys. It's amazing how much a leaderboard changes in 1 week. You know, we were all kind of in the almost there category last week. So it's amazing what a week can do and how many lives you can touch and change in just 1 week. So keep up the great work. Can't wait to see where we're all at this time next week. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and move right along to my call. Unless somebody had a question, you could pop it in the chat. But I don't see anything. So I'm just going to get right into it. So 3 bad behaviors. We've been through our invite. We've talked about connecting, inviting, following up. We got that covered the last 3 weeks. So now we're going to talk about how you are a product of the product. And guys, that is all about sharing your story. People are not going to know, you know, what you're doing, and they're not going to know what workout you're working through, that you're drinking your Shakeology. You're not going to know that stuff unless we share it. And I kind of want to push you guys to share it in a really more creative and fun ways. So I'm going to share some ideas with you tonight. I don't know if you heard the National League of College Body Angle, but it's absolutely phenomenal. If you have not listened to that one, it was just a couple weeks ago, you need to go back and listen to it. She talks about, she kind of asked us in that call, is your page its own sneak peek? So she's talking more in the sense of recruiting coaches in that call, but we can apply this too just to our day-to-day posts about being a product of the product. So is it a sneak peek? I kind of think of it like a business storefront, okay? If you go past a business at like a retail store, they have things that are going to want to draw you in, right? They have the cute outfits out in the front. They have the sparkly items. They have a cool display. They have lighting. They have things that make you want to know more and see more, okay? So you go inside. So that's kind of what you want to do. Think of your Facebook ads. That preview, that storefront, that sneak peek into what you are all about and what you have to offer with our programs, Shakeology, challenge groups, and just your life in general, guys. So we want to be a sneak peek. And you have to be consistent with these posts if you want to be a good sneak peek. Okay, so you have to show value. You have to show your journey. And remember, we've already, guys, planted those seeds with people when we've invited them, connected with them, followed up with them. And once you've done that, now they're watching. This is where your social media is so crucial. Now they're watching you and you're watering those seeds, okay? You're sharing what you're talking about in your invite, you know, through your post, okay? So I just thought that was really awesome what she said. Like, that's been in my mind since I've heard that on the National League of Call, that sneak peek mindset, that storefront. You know, you want to let people in for sure. So how do you be a product of the product? Guys, Beachbody has amazing trainers. They have incredible programs. They have, you know, just like top-notch everything, supplements, vitamins, the whole deal. But that's not what people are interested in this program. They're interested in people like us. Okay, they're interested in these normal people who've made a life out of these products. Okay, they want to know what your everyday life looks like, that you're everyday normal people, that you struggle with things, that you didn't get there overnight. That's what people want to know. They want to know what got you through it, and they want to know that you'll help them get through it too. Okay. So Lindsay, this is an awesome example from Lindsay. She's showing that she never gave up. Okay, she's sharing her story. She's going back to what she used to be. Okay, that she's breadcrumbing this. She's starting it out with how she used to feel and, you know, goals that she had for herself. And she's showing herself in these shorts that she had and fit her before Beachbody. Okay, look at her now. So first of all, it's eye-catching. Second of all, she's sharing. She's inspiring. Okay, she's showing her commitment. So this is an awesome example. And just, guys, you have to show people that you're committed to what you're doing, bottom line, okay? You need to commit to a program, whether it be 30 days, 60, 90 days, and share it and share your transformations, no matter how big or small they are. People love that, and they love to see even those small amounts be super inspiring to people. Here's just some other examples of product as a product. Over here, this is Candace. She's a part of Legacy United, and it's just showing again, like she's on day 23 of 60. She's sharing her journey through a program. She's sharing inspiration. She's sharing how she feels. She's sharing her success. I love that. And then over here, guys, when you're sharing about Shakeology, this is really important. Nobody wants to see the bag of Shakeology sitting on your counter. Okay, we've all been there. I have posted it a million times. But I want to kind of encourage you to try to reach out a little bit more. When you share things like this, like it's liquid gold, it tastes like cake, it's a breakfast of champions, it gives you energy, new cafe latte flavor, all that, like all the stuff that's so great about Shakeology, just those little jabs and a picture like this gets people wondering a whole lot more than you flat out taking a picture of your Shakeology sitting on your counter, okay? And I'm not trying to be discouraging at all there. Like, I've been there, I did that, and just, you know, you have to get creative a little bit. All right, just eye-catching and get people drawn in. Now, posting 3 to 5 times a day. Are you consistent? Are you real? Guys, that does not mean that you need to post 3 to 5 times a day about Beachbody, about working out, about Shakeology. That would be like completely impossible to post about that 3 times, like 5 times a day. Like, how would you even come up with that? I have no idea. So just remember, you should be kind of using an 80-20 rule. Make it 80% about your life. Of course, you can throw in little jabs about Beachbody in your life, okay? But make it about your interest and add value. And then that other 20%, go for Beachbody. Throw up things about your challenge groups, okay? I love this example from Erin, brand new coach, and she's nailing it already. She said, this is my, I have to like lean in and look, this is my, I just delivered a beautiful baby girl face, okay? Like, she's sharing about her journey as a medical student, okay? People like to see that stuff too. That is what Erin is. That is who she is, and she's sharing that. And then Lindsay, again, she's sharing her date night. She's sharing that she's unplugging. She's spending time with her husband and making, you know, the best of their time together, and, you know, share that stuff always, okay? That's what people, that will probably, that's going to get you like way, like probably 50% more likes than your workout photo. As sad as that. I mean, that's a good thing, of course, like, but, you know, that's what people really like to see. They like to see that you're real and you're not just a Beachbody coach. There's so much more to you in your life. And guys, be real, okay? We are not perfect, okay? I love these examples. Humongous giant soft pretzel, okay? 80-20 rule. Throw it out there, okay? Like, you want to be able to relate with people. You want to be real. People are not going to relate with you if they think you're perfect, okay? They're not going to want to join your journey if you think they have to eat, you know, chicken breasts and vegetables all day long every day, okay? You have to show that you do struggle and that you are human and that this is okay, all right? This is a lifestyle. This is not, you know, I work out all day, I never miss a beat, I'm perfect, okay? Share that you're having a soft pretzel and you love every second of it, and it was delicious. Kayla put this awesome post up a couple weeks ago about how she totally missed her Monday and how she felt about that and how she jumped right back in on Tuesday. So, you know, she's being real. We miss workouts too. Like, we're not perfect, guys. You have to share that, and that is what people want to see. Okay. And finally, just be you. Share your personality. This is Bonnie. I absolutely love her. She just, if you don't follow Bonnie Engel, like, ever, I really didn't even know much about her until that National Wake Up Call, but ever since then, I'm like pretty much obsessed. So, but share your personality, guys. She's talking about a macaroni and cheese festival. First of all, she's being totally real that she loves macaroni and cheese and her comfort food. So what we just talked about, she's a real person, and how excited she is. She's like a macaroni and cheese fanatic. Okay, and talking about her toothpaste, her husband being away and something with their toothpaste, I don't know, pet peeves or something. But you want your friends to just get a sense of who you really are, okay? So think about the things that make you you and make sure you share them. Make it fun and exciting. And I mean, if I saw these on my newsfeed, wouldn't you stop and look at them? Honestly, I mean, like this girl freaking out, like, or, just this goofy selfie, like that's the kind of stuff that makes you stop and look. So make sure you're a scroll stopper, not just a, pass buyer. So make sure your posts make people want to stop their scroll. All right. So my call to action to you tonight, write down a list. Since starting on day one, think about what's helped you with coaching. How's it helped your finances? Is it helping you be able to dream again? Is it physical? Is it the support in the community? Is it waking up with purpose? Are you having fun? Whatever it is, just share it, guys. It does not have to be a call to action in every single post. That's not what this is about. But I want you to really just like write down some things that make you you and make you things that you can share about in your life, about how Beachbody is improving your life, but how you can share it just by posting about the things that you're doing. And just remember that our posts are watering those seeds. So you've planted them already. You've done the dirty work, really. You did the following up. You did the inviting, the following up. You've made great connections. And, guys, people aren't going to just jump on board right away. You have to plant those seeds, and you have to give it time. And now that you've planted them, you can water them with some awesome, engaging, and interesting posts, and just keep them interested in you and keep them guessing and thinking. And as I always say, just be real, be sincere, be optimistic always, okay? Don't lose sight of what you're doing and how awesome that you are at doing it. And of course, my other call to action is to enjoy Valentine's Day, spend some extra time spreading love to our world. That is what we are all best at doing. So make sure you're doing that. All right. Any questions? I feel like I just talked my head off. But any questions for me or any comments, any other tips that you want to share with others, throw them out there. No? Okay. Well, I will not hold you up. It's late. It's like my bedtime for sure. If you have any questions or you want to comment on our team page or anything afterwards, go for it. I will post the recording for those that missed it. Have a wonderful night, ladies. Thanks for hopping on and being flexible. And we'll get back to our Saturday groove next week for sure. We'll talk about personal development, wrap up our 3 Vitals series, and then we can talk next week about just kind of things that you would like to hear on a call, things that we can work on from there. All right. Okay. Have a good night, ladies. Talk to you soon. Bye.